cùng mày.
Tất cả Khánh. Chị của Khánh quen biết gì mà nhớ?
Ủa, thế Hương nhờ một bạn trai thân thân ở đó, bạn ơi bạn thân tao làm chuyện.
Trai thân đấy là.
Chứ hai đứa con gái chuyện trò với nhau.
Em không chuyển hộ nó, là nó chuyển hộ một mình ấy.
Thuê ông ba khác.
Thì vẫn thuê mà, nhưng mà vẫn phải bê đồ chứ.
Có gì mà đi. Mình nó hỏi cho nó nóng đồ. Một mình nói nhiều đồ à?
Hả?
Mình nói là có nhiều đồ.
Không có nhiều đồ chứ, ai biết được nó à? Speak part 5. Ôi trời ơi, lại part 5. Dô người.
In this part of the test, you will give your opinion about a... In this part of the... Do you agree or disagree with the
Working
following
for
statement?
us every day as
Working
working
from
on
home
the
is as
office.
effective as working from the office.
Because
Use specific reasons and examples to support your opinion.
Begin preparing now.
có các con hỗ trợ.
Begin speaking now.
I completely agree with the statement. Working from home is as effective as working from the office. There are several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, working from homes is effective as working from the office because there are many digital materials, so I can work at home. In addition, there are many supportive tools such as Google Meet or Zoom, so we can organize a meeting online. For example, when I was sick, so I must to work at home. I can work effective. As a result, I finish the project or my test on time.
Which is more important for employees, problem-solving skills or communication skills? Give reasons or examples to support your opinion.
Begin preparing now.
Face shoes can effectively work effective. Face issue. The faster work effective. Good.
Begin speaking now.
I think problem-solving skills is more important for employees. There are several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, when people face issues, people can deal with the problem quickly, and the work will finish effectively. For example, when I worked on a group project, a coworker have a good problem solving skills, so the team have faced technical problems. He can fix it faster, and the work will finish on time. As a result, the team finish the project on time and successfully. 我操！lên tháng lên thiên ấy.
I think problems.
Lên thành sao ấy. I completely agree with the statement. Working from home is as effective as working from the office. The statement 20 phút 20 phút 20 20 nhân 3 là 60 40 40 là 80 20 60 60 với 75 15 3 là 25. Office. Because they were married to so I work from home and train their many supportive tools such as Google can meet or organize materialize. Mistake I had to work from home or as team at the same time. Working from distracting because it's harder to separate work from personal life.
I completely agree with this. Working from home in the office. There are several reasons. Well, most of all, working from home is effective as working from the office because there are many digital materials. So it can work at home. In addition, there are many supporting tools such as Google Meet or Zoom. So we can meet and can organize our meeting.
I completely agree with the statement that working from home is effective working from the office. There are several reasons to support this. First of all, working from home is effective because there are many digital resources available, which allow me to perform my tasks efficiently. Additionally, there are a number of supporting tools which facilitates online meeting and collaboration. For instance, and working from home is effective. I completely with the statement. I completely with the statement. Working from home is effective as working from the office. There are several reasons to support my opinion. First of all, working from home is convenient because we can access many digital resources. In addition, there are various online tools such as Google Meet or Zoom, which make it easy to communicate and online meetings. For example, when I was sick, I had to work from home, but I was still able to collaborate with my team and complete the project on time. Nowadays, I completely agree with the statement. Working from home is as effective as working from the office. Nowadays, we have many digital resources and online tools such as Google Meet or Zoom, which make teamwork easier. For example, last year when I was sick, I had to stay at home, but I still joined meetings online, discussed with my colleagues, and finished the project on time. Therefore, I believe that working from home can be just as productive as working in the office. posters a person. During that time, I enjoy meeting, share documents, give short presentation on Zoom. Thanks to able to finish the boss was satisfied. Therefore, I strongly believe that working can be just as productive working the office while also giving people more flexibility.
Ai ủa?
I completely agree with this statement. Working from home is as effective as working from the office. Nowadays, employees can easily access digital resources and use tools such as Google Meet or Zoom to communicate. This makes it possible to work together, also the same in person. For example, last year when I was sick, I worked from home for 2 weeks. During that time, I joined online meetings every day, shared documents with my team, and gave a short presentation on Zoom. Thanks to this tool, we were able to finish the project on time, and my boss was satisfied. I therefore strongly believe that working from home can be just as productive as working in the office, while also giving people more flexibility. Bây giờ 8:30.
Học chiều.
Chiều ta đi học ở trên trường.
Sáng.
Sáng ta đi học trên trường thầy. Ăn cơm ở trường mà.
Hết mì rồi à? Mai chọn lên mì. Mình phải tập ăn mì gạo ấy.
Nấu ấy mà ăn. Ăn mì gạo không?
Có thịt trong tủ mà.
Thôi đi. Sáng dậy à, vội vàng vàng thì nấu gói mì tôm mà ăn chứ ở đấy mà nấu.
Thôi đi tao mua bánh mì cho mày nhỉ.
Nhưng mà mai nấu mì với cả lúc cái canh chua cơ.
Cũng được. Còn nhưng mà gói mì cay à? Thì cho mì nó không cho gia vị cay vào nữa.
Sao mai em Thảo ăn?
Có một gói Indomie đấy thì không trộn Indomie ăn mì không thôi. Gia vị
Đâu ấy Indomie đâu?
Gì á?
Mì cay mua gói Indomie à?
Ăn một gói mì cay hoặc một gói Indomie thì cho mày.
Mua gói mì cay thôi. Thiếu ăn cơm chan nước đấy là được rồi.
Bánh mì nữa này.
Tao
mua 10 cái bánh mì kia đấy.
Cũng được.
Bánh mì đó.
Chắc là ngon. Bằng bánh mì con gấu. I completely agree with this statement. Working from home is as effective as working from the office. There are several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, employees can easily access digital resources or use tools such as Google Meet or Zoom to communicate. This made it easy. This is impossible to work. It's impossible to work together. We work together almost the same as in person. And for example, I was working from home for 2 weeks. During that time, I joined an online meeting every day, shared documents with my team. Join online meeting, share documents with my team. Thanks to the tools, we were able to finish the project on time, and my boss was satisfied.
Đấy. Học còn nước. Dậy ta TOEIC đi, ta đi thi TOEIC.
Ai tí cô xóa lần làm kia rồi làm lại. Thôi đừng xóa cô ơi.
Mấy chat cô giáo riêng á? Cái gì?
Xe không bị học dốt đâu. Tôi listening với cả reading toán. Ta học 6 tháng ta mới thi được.
Thì ta học 6 tháng.
Hồi trước tưởng học tôi ít thế nào.
Ta học khóa giao tiếp cơ bản mà.
Rồi hỏi for biết như nào.
Con.
Adieu không biết nghĩa là gì.
Cái gì?
Adieu không biết nghĩa là gì.
Tao biết thử, tao thử đảo mày thôi nhá.
Thôi.
Bây tao mày nói tiếng Anh.
Sao cả hai người không nói chuyện với nhau nữa.
Để thằng gái không nói chuyện với ra thôi, chứ tao vẫn nói chuyện với
Thôi
ok.
để tiếng Anh
Are you ok?
tiếng Anh sẽ lên tiếng Việt. Giảm. Dạ cô sáng lên nhưng mà I completely agree with this statement. There's most of all. Nowadays, employee can easily access digital resource. I completely agree with the statement. Working from home is as effective as working from the office. There are several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, nowadays in today's modern world, employees can easily access digital resources or use tools such as Google Meet or Zoom to communicate. This make it possible to work from home also the same as in person. For example, when I was sick, I had to work from home during the 2 weekends. During that time, I joined the online meeting every day. I can share documents with my team as a result. I can finish the project on time. Employees can easily access digital resources used to suggest to communicate, made possible with the same in person. For example, when I was sick, I had to work at home during that time for 2 weeks. During that time, I joined online meeting every day, and I could share documents with my team easily. As a result, I could finish the project on time, and my boss were satisfied. Therefore, I believe that we're so looking. And the think properly, solving skills is more important. there's a reason to support my opinion. I think solving skills are more important than employees. There's a reason to support my opinion. Most of all, problem skill. I see. I think problem solving skill is more important. I think problem solving skills is more important for employees. There are some reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, when people have good problem solving skills, they can deal with their problem quickly and effectively. For example, when I worked a group project, my team faced a technical problem. My coworker had a good problem solving skill. He could fix it faster, and the result, my team could finish the project on time, and their boss were satisfied. That's why I think problem solving skill is essential for employees. Essential for every employees. Technical problems can do this faster.
Be sure to say do you agree or disagree with the following
Schools
statement?
should offer outdoor
Schools should
activities
offer students
every
outdoor
day,
activities every day for their health. Why or why not?
Stay
Give
fit.
reasons or examples to support your opinion.
Begin preparing now.
And better health. Have a steady, effective, and protective. For example, school every day, only one analyst from sleepy. Thanks to this outdoor.
Begin speaking now.
I completely agree with the follow statement. Schools should offer students outdoor activities every day for their health. There are several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, outdoor activities will help students stay fit and better healthy. It also uh, allows students to study effectively and productively. For example, when I was in my high school, I had to go to school every day. Every the early morning, I always felt sleepy at very lessons. Thanks to this outdoor activity will help me felt awake and I could feel more focused on my lessons. That's why I think so.
Do you agree or disagree with the following
Having
statement?
self-confidence.
Having self-confidence is the most important factor for job seekers. Give reasons or examples to support your opinion.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I completely agree with the statement. Having self-confidence is the most important factor for job seekers. There are several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, having self-confidence will help candidates show their talent and make good impressive the interviewer. For example, last year I interviewed at MSB Bank in Hanoi. I felt shy and I did not speak clearly. As a result, I failed it. After that, I tried to more confident and I speak loudly and show my talent. As a result, I got a better job. Uh, which is my dream job. gì đó Tan 3 điểm. I completely agree with the statements. Crucial every day they have. There's a reason most all outdoor activities where they stay fit and better healthy. Also allow students to study every day productively. For example, when I was in my high school, I had to work to school every day. Every morning I always felt sleepy. as I am as a nice person, I study outdoor activities, and I stay awake. I could focus more on my lessons. Oh, bốn này ăn bốn nhẹ. How students stay fit, better healthier illness, better healthier. When I was in high school, I had to go. When I was in high school, every morning and night, and I listen. I thought I speak. It's very sad. Fidget. Used to. I completely read the statement. School should offer students outdoor activities every day for their health. There's a resemble in my opinion. Firstly, outdoor activities help students stay fit and maintain better health, and healthier. They also able to They also will students to study more effectively and productively. For example, when I was in high school, engaged in outdoor activities in the morning helped me feel more awake because during my lesson, this improved my concentration and overall academic performance. I completely agree with this solo statement. School should offer students outdoor activities every day for the health. There's a reason support my opinion. Most of outdoor activity help students stay fit and improve health. Action they allow students to study more effectively and productively. For example, when I was in high school, my classmates and I had more morning time together before classes. At first, I felt often, but after doing exercise outside, I felt more energetic and could better my lessons. Therefore, I believe daily outdoor activities are very important for students. He's chested. I completely agree with the full statement. Schools should offer students outdoor activities every day for their health. There's a reason to support my opinion. Most of all outdoor activities will help students stay fit and improve their health. Also, action they allow students to study more effectively and productively. For example, when I was in high school, I and my classmates had morning exercise together. Had morning had có một cái bài tập thể dục buổi sáng. Had a morning exercise. Had the morning exercise. Had the morning exercise. That's all. Have morning exercise. Have morning exercise. At first, I often felt sleepy. But after doing exercise, I feel more energetic and focus better on my lesson. Therefore, I believe outdoor is very important for students. I complete this time sale compare more for this shop. There's most always will have kind of show their talent. Let's impress in the fast clearly. completely with this. They have self-confidence and more important factor for job seeker. Their service support my opinion. Most of all, confidence candidates show their ability clearly. Shows show their abilities clearly the person on the interviewer. For example, last year I had the interview at SIA Hanoi. First, I was nervous and couldn't speak clearly. However, I tried to more confident. I expressed my ideas. I expressed my idea better and presented my skills. Presented my skill. Effective. I got a better job, which was actually my dream position. I completely agree with the statement. Having self-confidence is the most important factor for job seekers. There's a reason to support my opinion. Most of all, having self-confidence will help candidates show their abilities and make good impression on the interviewer. For example, last year I interviewed at MSB Bank in Hanoi. At first I was nervous and I couldn't speak clearly. After that I tried to more confident, so I could presented my skills effectively and express my ideas better. As a result, I got a better job, which was my dream position.
Be sure to say as much as you can. Before making an important decision, would you like to ask for advice from your friends? Why or why not?
Friends.
Give reasons or examples to support your opinion.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I think before making an important decision, I would like to ask for advice from my friends. There's a reason to support my opinion. Most of all, my friends can give me useful advice, and in addition, I can share them everything I could reduce stress. For example, when I was a student in a university, I had to find apartment to rent. My friends knew this area well. As a result, my friends helped me found house at cheaper prices. As a result, I could save money and save time to buy it. That's why I think so.
If the salary were the same, where do you want to work, in a city or a small town? Give reasons or examples to support your
Small
opinion.
town.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
If the salary were the same, I want to work in a small town rather than to work in a city. There's a reason to support my opinion. Most of all, small town is less noisy, so I can focus better on my work. In addition, this makes helpful for me to work effectively and productively. For example, first I work a city with many people. I always distract because there are many noisy. So after that, I move a small town. There is less noisy and this area is quiet. As a result, I could work effectively and I finish my task faster. Give measures for advance. Oh, noisy. I expressed my idea, presenters. Princess, nice girl. Look at expressed my idea. I think before making an important decision, I would like to ask for advice from my friends. There's a reason to support my opinion. Most of all, my friends can give me useful suggestions At the same time, I can share my problems with them to reduce stress. For example, when I was a university student, I needed to find an apartment to rent. Since my friends knew the area well, they helped me choose a good place with the cheaper prices. As a result, I could save both money and time. That's why I believe asking for friends for advice before making decisions is very helpful. I think before making an important decision, I like to ask for advice from my friends. There's a reason support my opinion. Most of all, my friends can give me useful suggestions. At the same time, I can share my problems with them to reduce stress. For example, when I was a university student, I needed to find an apartment to rent. Since my friends knew the area well, they had me choose a good place with cheaper price price. As a result, I could save both money and time. That's why I believe that asking friends for advice before making decision is helpful. Better physics. I think before making an important decision, I would like to ask for advice from my friends. There's a reason to support my opinion. Most of all, my friends can give me useful suggestions. At the same time, I can share my problems with them to reduce stress. For example, when I was a university student, I needed to find an apartment to rent. Since my friends knew the area well, they helped me choose a good place with a cheaper price. As a result, I could save both money and time. Physics.
Thì physics là thêm vật lý rồi.
Physics. Physics. I think important decision I think before making an important decision, I like to ask for advice from my friends or survey. I think before making an important decision, I like to ask for advice from my friends. There are several reasons to support my opinion. Most of all, my friends can give me useful suggestions. At the same time, I can share with them my problems to reduce stress. For example, when I was still in university, I had to find apartment to rent. Since my friends knew this area well, she helped me choose a good place to rent with a cheaper price. As a result, I can save both money and time. That's why I believe making important decision. Making important. I should ask for advice from my friends. Ê, lúc mình thuê xe ba gác là mình thuê bao tiền là 300 à? 200, 300 tùy xa gần. If the salary were the same, I would prefer to work in the small town rather than in a city. There's a reason support my opinion. Most of all, a small town is less noisy, so I can focus better on my work. This made me more effective and productive. For example, when I first worked in a city, there are many people and constant noise, which made me easily with which makes me easily distracted. Later, I moved to a small town where the environment was much quieter. As a result, I was able to concentrate, work more effectively, and finish my tasks faster. That's why I prefer working in small town. Small town. nếu mà mình chuyển chọn cái ga này, mình chuyển kiểu gì nhỉ? Nó còn không gập vào được. Nếu mình chuyển chọn cái ga này, mình chuyển kiểu gì nó còn không gập vào được.
Chuyển thôi, này cho nó xe ba gác thôi.
To như này nó không đau tay nhỉ, nó không gập vào được. If the world salary were the same, I want to work in a small town rather than in a city. There's a reason support my opinion. Most of all, a small towns give me a small town is less noisy, so I can focus better on my work. This helped me more effective and productive. For example, last year I first worked in a city. There were many people and constant noise. I first worked in the city. There were constant noisy and many people. This make easily for me to discontest. Made me easily distracted, which made me easily distracted. After that, I moved a small town to work where the environment was quieter. So I was able to concentrate, work more effectively, and finish my tasks faster. That's why I prefer working from small town. If the salary were the same, I would prefer to work in a small town rather than in a city. There are some reasons support my opinion. Most of all, a small town is less noisy, so I can focus better on my work. This helps me to be more effective and productive. For example, when I first worked in the city, there were many people. Well, if I was near this area, there's most of all, small town is less noisy, so I can focus better on my work. This helps me more effective, productive. For example, last year I first worked in a city. There were constant noisy and many people. Which made me easily distracted. After that, I moved to work a small town. The way is less noisy and student I was able to work to concentrate and finish my tasks faster and easily. That's why I think so.
con giờ nó đang đâu hả cháu?
Con đi